All right, hey, this is Jamie with Thor Off Road, and we're here at our re-grand opening to celebrate our new facility and show off, our shop and the inventory, office, everything. Got the AEV guys here, brought these cool trucks, so we're going to give you a tour of the shop and let you see it all building by building real quick. All right, so we're here at the shop. So this building is shop only, and if you notice, like it's white walls, white floors. Like we made this thing really crisp and clean. Lots of lights, 16-foot fans, 3 AC units. What we wanted a shop that was representative of the brands that we sell. So we sell some really high-end stuff. We sell the best parts on the market, and when we put them in, we want to make sure they're put in right. So we want our shop to look exactly like that. The guys get this awesome place to work, lots of space, and everything's state-of-the-art, brand new equipment. And that is paramount for us to make sure that the installs are done right. And these guys have the best place to do it.
Very nice.
Yeah. So now we're in the warehouse, and this is one of two of our warehouses that we store all the parts that we inventory. We also, whenever we order in parts for customers, we bag and tag those things. Everything is put here, it's palletized, to put a deposit down, it's their parts. So we want to make sure that we maintain and collect all those parts and get them all here before we start any of the jobs in the shop. So this warehouse and another one same size, we keep tires, wheels, suspension, bumpers, everything that we're going to be putting on for these high-end builds that we build. So this is where we keep it all, organize it, ship in and out. We have an online store as well, so we're selling stuff online. If you're a DIY guy, the website's thoroffroadtx.com, and we ship it straight from here to you. And this is where we keep it.
Nice.
Well, I think most importantly, it's the installation. Like, customers are going to select parts, but let's say I go back, installation and product knowledge, right? So we want to listen to the customer. Number one question I always ask is, what are you going to do with this vehicle? Whether it's an SUV, whether it's a pickup truck, even if it's a car, whatever you're going to go and do, we want to make sure that we get you the right parts for what you're doing. The worst thing that you could do is like make an investment into a bunch of stuff that doesn't do what you need it to do, because that's just what somebody wanted to sell you, because that's what they have on the shelf, right? So here, our whole like coined phrase has always been purpose-built vehicles, right? That's why we sell stuff like you guys have at AEV. Like you guys make all these niche products that do exactly one thing or multiple things, and it's very purpose-driven, right? And so that's what we want. And then we want to make sure that those parts get installed correctly. You can have the best part in the world, but if you don't install it right, it doesn't work, right? And so that's on us to do, right? There, you guys are demanding a premium for your product. We're demanding a premium for our installation, and the customer should get a premium whenever they get their turnkey truck built to them. So if they're going to do that and we're going to do that, then that's the responsibility we take, is making sure that we get you the right parts, what you're going to do, whatever adventure that is, and then make sure that it's installed properly. So 70% of what we do is all HD trucks.
Okay.
And that may be because of some of the brands that we carry are very centric to that, right? They're also so versatile, and people can use them for anything. They can use them for a daily driver. They can overland them. They can load them up. They can tow with them. They can do lots of things with an HD vehicle. I'd say second, it would be like the SUV, Toyota, Lexus market, because a lot of people are using those for overlanding trucks, and they're wanting them to look tough, or put bigger tires on them, better suspension. But I would say Dodge, Chevy, Ford, HD vehicles are probably 70% of what we do. QC is a big deal. It soaks up a lot of our time, but we have to do it because we don't want that vehicle to come back for something silly that should have been handled and installed properly. So we take that pretty seriously. Social media and YouTube, being able to like put something out there that it has a lot of reach, and people can see a product that maybe they didn't know was available, or just see how it looks on a truck. Like on our website, the page that gets seen the most is our builds page. And people go through and they see a truck like, oh, I like the way that looks. So they can click on it, and then there's a list of parts, right? So now they go, oh, that's that bumper, and that's that wheel. Oh, I like that wheel, but I want to do something different. And they're able to like visually see something on the truck, right? And that's why I think high quality pictures are always the best seller. But I think that between the website, social media, and then the brands that we've decided to align ourselves with. Well, Thor has been open for 11 years, right? I cut my teeth in the automotive repair world for 26 years. This was always a passion of mine since I was about 12 years old, is having cool trucks, going fast. I like to drive like a banshee, and everybody always like, man, I want a truck like Jamie has. Or Jamie probably knows because he has a cool truck. And so it started really small, like really small. I was me and a floor jack, and I was spraying bed liners by myself. And next thing I know, I'm putting lift kits in, I'm selling cool parts, and it just manifested. And man, I can't be more happy and more blessed for what I have now. I mean, you just saw my facility. Awesome. It's the shop that it's shop that I always dreamed of having, and so it's been a fun ride. We're very suspension centric. Right. I think that is where the conversation usually starts. Again, that might be because of the brands I align myself with, but at the same time, I think that suspension is where everybody starts, because they're either trying to gain ride height, or they're trying to improve the ride, or they're trying to manage more weight, right? Like it might be an overlanding truck, and they're like, okay, I'm going to put 1,000 pounds in the back. How do I deal with that? They want more ground clearance. So it always seems to start very suspension centric, and then everything just comes along with that. Now it's can you do a turnkey build, bumpers, lights, storage, racks, wheels, tires, everything, right? So we just want to make sure that we get all those parts. We want to do all that stuff, but it's always a suspension centric conversation. I think the thing that really got my mindset changed when I first started was that I had a guy come to me with a bunch of weight in his Super Duty, and he didn't know what to do. He had gone to every 4x4 shop in town, and everybody just tried to sell him the whatever part they had on the shelf, this spacer kit or that, or oh, this is what we sell, and they weren't really listening to him of what his need was. And lo and behold, one of my vendors sent him to me. And by the time he left, he's my friend now. Like, we've become friends. Cool. And he's like, Jamie, the first time I came to see you, I knew I found the right shop, because you listened to what I needed, and then you went and you found me a solution for my problem. And he drove that truck forever, and it was until he totaled it. But like, it was an eye opener for me, because I was like, man, there's guys out there that want to be catered to, right, for what they want to do. And nobody was doing that. I mean, I'm not saying nobody. There are guys out there that do a great job. There's guys out there that do a way better job than me. But I wanted to be the guy that listened. I wanted to be the guy that got people the parts that they either didn't know about, or had a specific path they were going down, and not be so tunnel visioned on what I was going to make the most money on.